Yo, I wanted to skip ahead because I wanted to make this short and sweet. But at the end of the day, we all know what my career is about. It's about spending money. This is the way they make the most money. This is why they don't really have to pay attention to my team, really. The way that they make, the way that while other sports games make their money from packs, this is how they make their microtransaction money. In the most egregious, disgusting, pay-to-win mode I have ever seen. To where you can put $50 in the game and get your player to 85, 86 day one, and then go to the park and play against a bunch of 60s and 70s. That's what you can do. This is why I refuse to play it. This is why I'm not going to do it. Yeah, because there's no way y'all are going to ever give us an offline career mode to where we can just upgrade what we want to upgrade, to where we just want to, if I want to have a 99 ball handling, a 99 3 and a 99 dunk and a 9, it's offline. And don't tell me y'all care about fair, because y'all don't care about fair. Because if y'all cared about fairness, you wouldn't be able to get your player to an 85 day one from putting money into the game. You wouldn't be able to do that. So don't tell me I can't upgrade my player to this point and this point because it's unfair. Because you know what's unfair? Somebody being able, I got to play through these boring ass my career games because I don't want to upgrade, because I don't want to take the cheap way to upgrade my player. I don't want to put an extra $50 after I already paid $70 for the game, but you willing to do that. So now your player has a great advantage because I haven't played through the 60 million my career games it takes to get your player up. Okay, let's look at this my career, because I skipped everything with the player builder and everything like that, because all that is tailored for online. All that is tailored. They're gonna come out with a build, and you're gonna make your build, and then they're gonna come out with something new, and then you're gonna remake a build and spend more money. And do you get any of your VC back? No. Do you get any of your attribute points you had to play? No. And they make my career so easy, so brain dead. This is why nobody on YouTube outside of Chris Smooth plays my career. This is why nobody does it, because it's so fucking boring. After you play through the first season, it is a boring grind. And the CPU is so stupid, you don't even get a challenge when you're playing in the game. And you don't get a challenge when you're playing in the game because they don't want you grinding. They want you spending your fucking money.
What's new in my career for NBA 2K25?
My career in NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. You're my player this year, growing.
That sounds stupid. Your my player is all about building the greatest dynasty. That makes no sense. That's something you should tell a my NBA player, not a my career player. It's my career. It's about individual. You don't, the GM, the president of basketball operations, the owner. These are the people that builds the dynasty. Michael Jordan didn't build the Bulls dynasty. He was the biggest part of it. He was the best player. He's what helped them to win the championship. He didn't create the dynasty, but that's nitpicking.
Up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts
Thin
throughout the
storyline.
ages. You can learn about your
Paper-thin
My Player's
storyline.
history and his path to the NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy MP got invited. And all these games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty,
I mean,
you can do that
of course
too.
you can.
So let's talk about...
Of course you can, because my career is not actually about progression and telling a story and cut scenes and intricate that gets you in depth. I mean, that gets you not in depth, that gets you kind of immersed in the my career experience with signing agents, accepting actual. Everything is just so surface level because they don't want you playing this mode in the first place. Take your ass to the city, spend thousands on VC so you can keep playing these prep games, and when you finally run out of Gatorade, when you're tired of looking at your player in the same outfit, you're not gonna go back to my career games because you hate those games. You're gonna put money into the game. And this is how y'all make hundreds of millions, if not billions. And I guarantee you, y'all do. Because after Madden showed what they made from their Ultimate Team modes and their microtransactions, y'all immediately said y'all wasn't going to show y'all. And I have a feeling that y'all make significantly more. Because they make their billions from multiple games. I guarantee y'all make damn near $1 billion in microtransactions just from 2K. Disgusting, bro.
Creating your own dynasty in my career.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your My Player rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements. So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see...
You know what's so crazy? They know people. They know the majority of the people are not gonna do this. This is so fucking shiesty. They know the majority of people are not gonna do this. They know majority of people are not gonna go. Listen, if y'all don't know how boring playing in my career is, after the first couple games, it is so brain dead.
Rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the #1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're going to have to earn your position in the starting lineup. And if the player in front of you is really good, it's going to be
No, you don't. No, you don't have to earn it. No, you don't have to earn it. No, you don't. No. You don't have to earn it. You can get yourself to an 85 overall right off the jump. You don't have to earn it. Stop lying. Stop lying. That was a lie.
This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it sounds like I got to earn my place in the starting lineup.
Building
what does the flow look like in my career? Is it key games?
We don't have
every
any
game?
freedom to. We don't have any freedom to draft players. We don't have. You can't do any of that in my career. So what are you talking about? Build a. What the hell is that verbiage, bro? And yes, I'm biased again because I tell people every year, do not play this fucking pay-to-win mode. This is poison.
Key games are back this year.
And people's like, well, if you don't want to spend any money, you can just grind. That's the point. I can grind and then I can go to the city because I want to play and compete against other players like everybody else that plays games want to do, the majority of people. And I get to play against somebody who is significantly better than me, a significantly higher overall, because they were willing to dump money into the game. That's why it's unfair. You telling me to not put money in the game? Okay, fine. This is why it's unfair to me because there are people who fully plan on putting microtransactions into the game and upgrading their player day one.
Really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM and select a personal goal. The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style you've picked. And on top of that, if you successfully complete your personal goal and key,
it's not a lot of content, y'all. And I feel so sorry for the people that haven't played my career and they're gonna get it's not a lot of content. You're gonna blow through this before your first season is over. It's been like this for years. You see everything you need to see in my career. You experience everything you need to experience in my career in the first season. In the first season.
games, you get an all-new Dynasty badge. So the Dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the Dynasty you're about to make.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in my career that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers,
First of all,
and
y'all
even a
don't even wanna
FIBA
change the name
tournament
from
that you can
NBA.
invite other NBA stars to
Yo,
join.
I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. It's just like the main part of this. Like, how am I supposed to be happy about a mode that's pay to win? How am I supposed to be happy about a mode that's bare bones? Just because they're telling y'all this, y'all, I have failed for this many times. Let me let y'all in on some wisdom. You're gonna play through all of this useless crap the first season, and then you're gonna be like, damn, that was it. Oh, but after that first season, if you don't want to put money into the game, your player's only going to be at 70 something. Oh, I want to go. Oh man, I want to go to the city. Nope. Or I want to go to the red. Nope. You're going to be playing against 85, 90 overalls because they were 85 day one. They were 85 day one. My career should be all about immersion, all about what y'all should be asking these players. What can you, meeting with people, things that actually make a difference. Playing good, having brands, being able to sign with different brands, having to shoot having a storyline where you have to, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And what's crazy about college football, I ain't know college football, but and their road to glory is bare bones, but at least they say, hey, we're gonna at least do a lazy attempt to simulate what a college football player goes through. Y'all are giving us just useless stuff. Let me know what y'all think about this. Yes, I'm biased against it. Yes, I'm against this mode. Yes, I'm hating on this mode because it's pay to win and it's disgusting. Disgusting. De-fucking-sgusting. I'll let y'all later.